Right, hello everybody, this is the Dragon Hat and I'll be doing another review on the TLR channel, and this time it is for the Kingston HyperX brand 8GB sticks of RAM. So it's, as I said, it's 8GB of sticks, so it's two 4GB sticks. Incredibly high quality stuff, this guys. This is going to be really good. I'm looking forward to this one very much so. First off, thank you to Kingston for sending this through. I feel, to be honest, quite privileged to be able to review something of this high standard. This Kingston is basically the king of RAM. With the name suggests it, really, doesn't it? But if you want to get your hands on this or look this up, you can get it at the www.kingston.com, where they have it available there. Also, it's available on websites such as Amazon and other websites such as that. Basically, for this, it's going to be a bit different for a hardware review. I'm going to be showing you benchmarks of my computer. Now, before in my computer, I had 10GB of RAM previously. So two 4GB sticks and one 2GB. As I said, these are two 4GB ones. So what I'm going to do, just to show if there is an improvement in this, is I'm going to replace the two old 4GB sticks, which I had, and replace them with these two. So it's going to be the exact same amount of RAM. So basically, it's a much easier way and a much more effective way to see if these genuinely do have an improvement, because they'll be the same amount of RAM. So yeah. So for people who don't really know what RAM really does or how it helps, really, it's basically it's to help sort of prevent bottlenecking in your system. So say you've got multiple programs, like I don't know, like I'm a 3D animator myself, so like if I had my 3D program out, then if I had Skype, and maybe if I was playing a game as well, all of that, if you've got multiple programs open, it can sometimes cause a lot of issues. So that's what RAM is essentially trying to help you with. So obviously an increase in it or a better quality RAM is obviously going to help out with that. Now the Kingston range goes from it goes a long way, to be honest. There's the range can go up to, I think it's about 64GB, so two 32GB sticks, which is quite impressive. I mean, very impressive indeed. But it also goes from about 1600 MHz to 2400 MHz. So there's a lot of room to maneuver, really. There's a lot of choice. So if you're on a lower end computer, you don't have, obviously, sometimes it might not be able to handle it, or just be bottled. There'd be no point in it. It'd be useless having, the too high stuff. So you can get the lower grade stuff, but also you can get the extremely good high grade stuff. The Kingston is all about that. So it's also pretty well. What's also pretty good about the Kingston RAM is it's as I keep saying, it's top-notch stuff. So it's compatible with all the latest stuff. So you're not gonna have trouble of a lot of times. Say if you've bought the latest processor, like an I can't remember the latest processor. It's like an i7 something, like the latest one, wherever it is, and a lot of the older RAMs won't be compatible with it. It's just as simple as that. But Kingston usually is, and I've got an incredibly good computer, and the processor is quite new, so this is going to be quite good, and this works perfectly with it. So I'm going to take you over to my benchmark test to show you exactly what happened, what my computer was producing previously. So that way we'll be able to do a comparison. Right, hello guys, so here we are. This is the benchmark of the computer without the Kingston RAM. As you can see at the top right, where it's got CPU, OS, and then memory. Under memory, as you can see, it says 10,192 megabytes, which equals to 10 gigabytes of RAM in a system. So as you can see, with the memory copy, it's at 14,000. Memory read at the moment 13,000. Memory write 14. Reached memory capacity score of 13.79 gigabytes, and the latency, however you want to say, of 79.4. So these are what we're getting before. So I'm just going to show you the unboxing, and then we'll move straight on to, after that, to the results of afterwards, so you can see if there's any improvement. Okay, so as you just saw, guys, that was the benchmark test. So that was with the RAM previously, not the Kingston. So I'm just going to unbox this for you guys. So it's obviously I've already opened it because I've had to do a test, but I put it back in. So it's quite simple. Just literally, it's just the stickers holding it in. So you just cut that or rip that, and then open it up. So this is what the RAM looks like. It's quite impressive, and in fact, I've got a comparison. So here's the RAM. They're both identical, so I don't need to show you both. But that's basically what you got so far. As you can see, it's really nicely presented. So I wish the camera would focus. There we go. really nice look at this. I mean, this looks incredibly badass, I've got to admit. And this is what compared to, like, this is usually what you see with RAM. Pretty simple, not really much going on there. But as you can see, bit of a size comparison. It's just nicely presented. I mean, this shell is not necessary in the slightest. There's no need for it whatsoever. But it just looks so nice. It looks so elegant. It's absolutely beautiful. So, oh yeah. Inside also is just a little guide with the, you know, what RAM is, how to use it, the warranty as well. So it's nice. And believe it has a lifetime warranty as well, which is very good, especially for anyone who's such a bit of a technophobe. If you're worried about, you know, installing stuff in your own computer, then it's definitely a good way to go with a lifetime warranty. If it goes wrong, then you can replace it, which is pretty damn good. So I'm going to take you over to the benchmark tests I do with these installed. I'm going to show you the performance upgrade. I'll see you there. Okay guys, here we go. Here is the benchmark test with the Kingston RAM installed. I'm going to remind you just again, it's exactly the same amount of gigabytes of RAM. So as you can see at the top right, as I said before, 10,192, exactly the same. There's no increase in actual gigabytes of RAM, it's just replaced with the Kingston. And as you can see already, memory copy is an increase of 4,000 already. Memory read, an increase of 3,000. Memory write, an increase of 3,000 again. Latency or latency, however you want to do it, down by 6 seconds. So that's 6 whole seconds. You're not having to wait long. Reached memory also increased by 3 to 4 as well. So I was quite shocked about this increase. I pretty much knew it was going to be better because of Kingston, but this is actually pretty insane. As I mentioned, I've just replaced my old 4 gigabytes of RAM. My 4 gigabytes of RAM equaling to 8. So I've just replaced them. There's no other changes. So already you can see vast improvement. It's fantastic. I can't recommend Kingston enough. I once again would like to thank them for sending this, because it's going to help me. I've got it installed straight away. I am not going back to any others. So I would definitely suggest going for Kingston if you want this. As I mentioned previously, if you're looking for RAM and you want to get good quality, go to www.kingston.com, or you can go to websites such as Amazon and collect it there. This has been the Dragon Hat doing a review for the Kingston RAM HyperX on the TLR channel. I'll see you next time.